and they just do 30 minutes of move the tongue to this side, up only here, not here. The break.
They're trying to exercise her tongue, but
here.
not. Yeah, the way the control, there's nothing coming from
and
that.
you have to do it more. You have to do it better. And all these years, I've been like doing this exercise over and over again, and
it's very fatiguing, right? And despairing
for her, for me, and we don't see any change. And then we start questioning everything. I don't think exercise is not a good word. It's going to make people think, okay, we've tried this and that. Okay, even this one sounds like exercise. But that's how my friend explained it to me. It's like more fun activities for Jessica, what he does. It's not like surgery. It's not painful like surgery. It's not like scary like a doctor visit. It's all like fun stuff, and she loved it.
Well, what Dr. Jati gives is support to the pathways that he already fixed so that they could.
Yes, that is an important point, because without fixing the brain and the organ, the exercises, she's not going to benefit.
And it's integration too. Did you know that Dr. Jati is the inventor of organ remapping?
Yes.
So people can go and get brain remapping, but again, it's a piece, because if you don't put the pieces together, that's why it's called systems integration.
Okay.
Dr. Jati is the inventor of Jati SIDT, which is a methodology, which is systems integration, diagnostics, and treatment. So he's diagnosing at every step, integrating, and that's what the treatment consists of: diagnosis and integration at every step of the way to bring all the systems together.
Yes, that's what I see in Jessica. Everything is related. That's how he explained.
That's why her problems went away.
Yes.
I want to know what your mom thought. Now let's talk about your family, your husband, your mom. I mean, for sure your husband is like, this is a relief.
My husband is very supportive, because honestly, when someone says she's going to get better like in 5 days, and no one can believe it, right? Because it doesn't exist anywhere else.
It's not realistic. It doesn't sound realistic. If you don't understand the science and the fact that when you turn on the light, it's a switch, it comes right on. It's like, how can the light come right on?
Yes.
Did it? Yes.
So, like when after the first day we spoke to Dr. Jati, we were driving back, and my husband said, we are going to do this.
And
we
not
have
try
to
it.
do it because it's our daughter's life. We are so glad that we did this. And it's almost like a gift to us. It is a gift. It's another thing for me. That's a confirmation that it's coming from God. Because every time Dr. Jati would I've told my husband, Dr. Jati he speaks like what's in my mind. He answers the questions that are in my mind when it comes to my anxiety. Or when it comes to my doubts. Even before I tell him, I think he can sense it looking at my face. He'll be like, don't be Thomas.
He's very connected to what he's treating. And he has this ability to understand.
He even answers those details. He treats me like I am his family. And that's what made this.
Of course, we don't treat our family any better. We treat them as they should be treated, because that's the respect of the human being.
Yeah, and not just me, Jessica. He works with Jessica. I can see how much he cares for her. He cares for her. Like we do. We care for her. He's on top of things. He doesn't want us to miss anything. He wants to make sure she gets everything the best.
He wants to do everything that can be done for her. Yeah, absolutely. But I wanted to ask you, what was the reaction from your family?
My family. They couldn't believe it. So my younger sister lives here.
Okay.
She has seen Jessica struggle from a young age. But I told her, there is this treatment by Dr. Jati. We're going to try it. She was like, okay, let's do it. But when she started seeing Jessica chewing, she couldn't believe it. My sister and my brother-in-law, they were like, oh, wow. She's eating pizza? What? She's eating nut? What? She's eating this and that. She was so happy to see her chewing, because she knew how all her struggles, how much she used to throw up, and how she couldn't even tolerate a small soft piece of food. It has to be completely mashed up and pure.
And Dr. Jati was explaining, when her body is rejecting, that is terrible, because the body is actually, the pathways are dying further and further. They don't want food. They want to die. They want to take that negative pathway of, instead of regenerating, degenerating. So it's only going to lead to more and more problems as she grows older. She's only 6.
I cannot imagine how hard it must have been for her to sit and eat a plate full of mashed up rice and keep swallowing it. That's what she did all her life. When I tried to feed her something different, like a cake, like a small tiny piece of cookie or something, she would immediately throw up.
Or she could choke even.
Yes. There has been 2 times when she choked too. She couldn't even spit. So there was one time this kid put a candy in her mouth and she couldn't spit. She tried to push it back and swallow because that's what she does. But thankfully I was there and I put my fingers inside and took it out. So I've been, it's like life or death matter. It is like a life of death matter. And I've been like, words cannot explain my gratitude for Dr. Jari. Like I said, it's a new life for us. Our life is beginning now. Now we can go on trips. Now I don't have to cook. Now I can just give her anything.
Look at all this time. Now you feel like, wow.
Oh, yes.
Compared to not having any time.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
It's like being out of jail.
Yes, it is. It is. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. I've dreamt about Jessica eating a small piece of something, like eating a lollipop or enjoying ice cream or enjoying food. She never, feeding was...
Did she, when she started to eat, did she enjoy the food? Like, what's this? Like the pizza now?
No, it was almost like something foreign is coming into her mouth.
Yeah.
And she had to like protect herself from that. That was her reaction to food. Food was something foreign that is coming into her throat. So she was always defensive. She was fighting against it.
It's like someone shoving something into you.
Yes.
And what's this? Yeah, it's not perceived as something pleasurable or something being
No.
That's a terrible feeling from her perspective. It's a terrible feeling.
She is young and she couldn't explain, so she was always crying. When she was eating, she was always crying. But she would still eat because I would force her to eat. She had to eat to live. Like she would cry, but she would still eat. She would throw up. She would gag. I would feed her again. Yet she would throw up. It was a nightmare. It was a big mess.
Right.
Like you said, it does feel like coming out of prison. Definitely.
Now we can go places.
Yes.
You're not tied to something.
I hated traveling because I had to take everything, special food for her to cook. Even when we went out, we always booked a hotel room with kitchen so that I could cook for her. She couldn't eat anything from restaurants. Even mashed potatoes, she couldn't eat. It was
too thick.
It was too thick for her.
Yeah.
Like she would get no soup, nothing. And even if there was a small solid in it, like she couldn't eat it.
Sure.
So we stopped traveling. We tried. We stopped it. It is more like work for me.
It's more work, not even relaxation.
Yeah, I am from India. Like I don't even go to India anymore because my vacation was like work because I had to cook for her 3 times.
Right.
Cook for her, cook 2 snacks and feed it to her. And every meal would take me an hour and a half to feed her.
Wow. Yeah.
An hour and a half. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Maybe breakfast an hour, but lunch an hour and a half. Did a snack 30 minutes, 2 snacks 30 minutes. But anyways, my parents have also seen me struggling. My aunt, my whole family has seen me struggling. And they were also praying for a long time for Jessica to start chewing. By God's grace, my whole family was here last month, got to witness this. Right after the treatment, Jessica started chewing. Everyone saw it and so excited. Of course. So happy for us.
Of course.
So happy for me.
It's like the greatest happening to everyone.
Yes. Not just because it was a pain for my parents to watch me sit for an hour and feed my daughter. It was a pain for them to watch me and watch her.
Painful.
Watch her.
To know that this is your life and what is going to happen in the future.
Yes.
It's a question mark.
Yes. Yeah. Dr. Jari used to tell me eating is something that everyone does. Everything does. Even animals, birds, everything knows to eat. When you don't know to eat, you won't survive.
You lose what?
You don't survive. You can survive without talking, but you cannot survive without eating. No. Eating is the greatest pleasure for human beings.
True.
Like we live, we make money because we want to enjoy life. We want to eat good food. And my daughter was lacking that. It was very painful for me to watch her go through this for years.
And just when she's 8, 10, what is going to happen?
Yes.
Yeah, because the pathways are only disintegrating more and more.
Yes.
So thank you for shedding light on that as to your family and the joy. You were also referred to us by somebody from church as well.
Yes.
Yeah. What did they say?
Yes, my friend. Yes, we go to the same church. Yeah. It's a miracle. We just moved to Beaumont from Culver City, and I started going to this church. She ended up being in my Bible study in my small group, and I started talking to her about this. I have never shared this with anyone. She was the first person I shared it with. And then immediately she got so thrilled, and she said, I have a daughter
Yeah.
who couldn't read at all until she was 7 years old.
Yeah.
She couldn't read. And then she told me that she took her to Dr. Jari, and then she had to go through just 1 week of treatment. And then her daughter started reading.
Yeah.
Even at that point, I wasn't very serious about taking Jessica to Dr. Jari.
Yeah.
But 1 month later,
Yeah.
I saw on Facebook that her daughter got an award in a reading program.
That's right. She's shot after treatment here.
She got
just-
an award in a reading program. The girl was 7 years old,
Yeah.
couldn't read small words like
Right.
alphabets, sounds, and words. After the treatment, she started reading. Not just that, got to see that she got an award in one of the reading programs. That was like
Treatment made her
awesome.
super smart.
Yeah, super smart and awesome. And then she shared. And then when I saw that on Facebook, I made a decision that I'm going to take Jessica to Dr. Jari. Like I said, I'm just so glad that I brought her here.
It's amazing how these things were connected together.
Yes, I already started sharing about my daughter's life, her struggles, her progress, her transformation to all my friends, to everyone that I know. I know there are some parents out there that, that their kids need treatments, and I'm already...
Sure.
This is not something that I can contain.
No,
I am
no,
going
absolutely,
to-
absolutely.
I am going to share about this to everyone all my life because it's a night and day difference. It's life and death.
It gives people hope because there is an
Yes,
answer.
there is.
is an answer. And that's
There is.
what, because when you don't have hope, you have despair.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
dark.
And the answer is not just progress. The answer is life. It's life. It's not okay if you take your children to Dr. Jari, he's going to make some progress. It's not
Yeah,
that.
it's-
He's going to get cured. That's the word.
It is, very profound, very
Yeah.
extremely profound. Yeah.
Even since then, she's made more progress. She was only like chewing maybe 60%, but now she's chewing 90%. And soon she's not going to need any help. Absolutely. She's going to eat everything. She's almost there.
Yeah. What does Jessica think of the food now that she's enjoying it? She's asking now for food, right?
She's asking for food.
Yep.
She tells me she's hungry.
Yeah.
She prefers one food over the other,
Of course.
which is
Normal.
Which is like music to my ears. This is what I've been waiting for. Finally, she's asking me for food. She's telling me, I don't want to eat this, but I want to eat this. This is what I like, and this is what I don't like. But
That's
so,
beautiful because that's
yes.
exactly
Yes.
normal. That's exactly
Yes.
normal.
These things might be normal in some people's life, but it is huge for us. It is the greatest gift of our life.
Of course.
To see our daughter flourishing and growing and surviving and functioning.
Of course, and it's only going to get better now that she has taken this direct. She's going to grow and blossom into more and more into the beautiful young lady. So it's a pleasure to live now. I can
Yes,
see that.
yes,
But I want to know, what does she like to eat? What does she enjoy?
She
Good.
loves to eat fruits. She's a healthy girl.
Yeah.
Dr. Jari asks her to be, she loves healthy stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's what she eats. She likes to eat chicken nuggets.
Ultra kids love it.
Yes. She likes rice.
Okay.
Or a lot of rice. She likes rice.
Does she like pizza?
No,
Not
not
too much.
yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Not yet. But these are some things that she likes.
Like vegetables?
She likes vegetables.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a good thing.
Yes, she loves broccoli.
Very
She
well.
likes broccoli. She likes fruits. She likes yogurt too.
Yeah.
Earlier she couldn't even eat yogurt. She would gag a lot. She likes yogurt. She likes eggs. She likes sausage. She likes sausage. Yeah. I introduced sausage like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Now she eats sausage. She likes that. Yeah.
So it's like getting to know your child now.
Yes.
After 6 years.
Yes.
Finally,
Yes.
now we know what Jessica likes
Yes.
to eat.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes. Yes.
Amazing. Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing everything. Thank you.